Hi Steve, just a quick walk around video of the Moto Guzzi Stelvio. I will start it up for you briefly, although I'll keep that to a minimum, being a Sunday and as I work from home, just to respect the neighbours, particularly as it's half time during the England game. I expect lots of people will be out in their gardens enjoying barbecues. Obviously, as a Scotsman, you'll be absolutely distraught to hear that we're 5-0 up at half time. I'll say that in jest. I'm sure you wish as well. But yeah, what a lovely bike. It looks every bit as good as you'd expect it to with the mileage. Just a couple of little, few little sort of tar spots on the top of the exhaust, but as you can see, I've taken the panniers off for now because it's just easier to store. You can see the inside of the exhaust there. Do some close-ups in the shock. It's clearly not had a hard life, this bike, at all. There was no sort of mud or built-in grime at all anywhere on it, really. Obviously, we've given it a wash and a polish. I have cleaned the spokes up on the rear wheel. They were obviously a little bit tarnished, as they always do, so they've been cleaned up with paraffin in the central hub there. But clearly never seen any kind of off-road action at all. I wouldn't have thought. There's no stone chips on the wheels or anything. As you can see, there's loads and loads of tread on those tyres. I'm sure on one of the invoices it does actually say when the tyres were last replaced. I can't recall off the top of my head, but it's, they're almost new, to be honest. And again, you can see in the rear shock from the left hand side. Even the bash plate, to be honest, has not been oh, there you go, you got me laying down. You can just see from the underside of the bash plate that there's not been going over rocks and stones and God knows what else. And you can see just the downpipes themselves. I mean, they've not even gone. You know, they've not even sort of suffered any heat degradation, really. Underside of the cooling fins there, engine bars, so it's never been over, or certainly doesn't appear to have been anyway. Sorry, I know this is probably a little bit jerky, this video, but no wear from knees, etc. on the tank cover. It's just a lovely bike, really. Not even any scuffs on the handguards. That is rare for a bike of this size. And again, loads of tread on that front tyre. And the same with the front wheel. There's no sort of chips or certainly nothing that you wouldn't expect on any used bike. But little bit of discolouring to some of the spokes. I have given it a clean. I think if you were really fussy, that would be a wheel out and discs off job to get those spokes completely shiny. But if you're using it as a usable bike, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Again, no sort of scuffs and scrapes on the handguards there, or the edges of the mirrors, which for such a wide bike is quite rare. Okay, so I'll just briefly start her up for you. I've got 2 keys, 2 master keys and 2 alarm fobs. You see the engine instrument cluster do its self check. Ignition off. Completely cold. So, yeah, I've got my hand on the downpipe there. top box is in good order as well. A couple of tiny little blemishes, being really fussy, but again, you can hear from both those valve heads, no tapping or rattling around. There you go, so that's the bike, and then step into the showroom where all the magic happens, and I'll just show you these top boxes. So again, I think for the rugged nature of the bike, bar a couple of very superficial little blemishes, these are both absolutely spot on. There's a little graze on the plastic section at the bottom there, but we're not sort of covered in dents and scratches and scuffs like so many of them have where they've been slung around. So, and they've just been given a bit of sheen with some muck off silicone shine. So I hope that's okay for you. We'll step back out and just give you a final view of the bike. I say, under normal circumstances, we would have done a 12 or 15 minute video of the bike, as we do with all our bikes. But as she only came into stock on Wednesday, I hadn't quite got round to that. But hopefully this gives you enough to make an informed decision. And I look forward to speaking to you in due course. Okay, take care.